What's good, YouTube? It's your boy QT Clixy, and welcome to episode 9 of the New York Giants franchise here in Madden 23. We have finally reached past mid-season. As you guys know, week 9 was our bye week, so we're already past week 9. So week 9 was our bye week. We're now here in week 10 of the regular season. We're playing at home, and today, if you look, we're 0-8, and look who we're facing. We're facing the Houston Texans, our former franchise team that we used in Madden 22, and they're also 0-8. So this is to see which of our two teams will the Texans win their first game, or will the Giants win their first game. To battle the 0-8 teams. We're playing at home in Week 10 against Houston. You guys know we do not do a separate episode for the bye week, so technically, if we did an episode for the bye week or whatever we did, there would be an episode 9. But if we did that, this would be episode 10. But since we don't do an episode for the bye week, this is episode 9. So we do have a few upgrades. No one really cares, though. Ooh, we do have Darnay Holmes, however. I'm going to slide up to a 75 now. That's nice. Pretty cool. Not bad. And our players have been doing so bad lately. We do have some more players to negotiate contracts with, including Richie James Jr., which he still is not accepting our contract that we gave him. We're going to give him a $21 million offer. And Richie James says, I appreciate the offer, but I'm going to test out free agency. So, we just lost Richie James. We lost Blake Martinez. Now we lost Richie James. We're not re-signing you back. We're not signing with Malik Johnson. I want to re-sign... Actually, I don't think we really... damn it, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll re-sign Jamie Gillen since, this guy is really only... he's kind of, Alright, so we got him signed up. Okay. So we just re-signed Jamie Gillen. We re-signed him back. Jordan Akins, I do want to re-sign him back just so he can be like a backup or something. Maybe he might be our starter next season. Or I might, actually trade I might trade him away or something or whatever. But for right now, we'll keep him as a backup right now. And did he accept? I think he did accept. Okay. Cool. I don't really care about O'Shea and Simmons. So Blake Martinez, not interested. Do I want to re-sign O'Shea and Simmons? Might as well. He's only 25, so yeah, I guess we'll re-sign him back. Why not? Daniel Jones. This guy's gonna be a problem. So, Daniel Jones wants $30.8 million deal. He wants a 4-year, $30 million contract. We'll make the offer. Okay, well, Daniel Jones definitely re-signing with the team. I just think that, we don't really need Daniel Jones, but at the same time, I believe Daniel Jones could be a good player, if you know what I'm talking about. Ricky Seals-Jones, I do want to re-sign you back. He could be our third-string tight end right now, for what I know. Any future deal needs to account for my interests not being met here. What does that mean? I have no idea. Oh, so this is obvious. Okay, so he didn't decline, but whatever. Alright, so we just tried to re-sign a few players. Let's go ahead and get into this game. We're going up against the Houston Texans. They're 0-8. We're 0-8, so I don't know. Let's go ahead and play our season game. Yeah, the Houston Texans are a 76 overall. The New York Giants are a 77 overall. For the first time, we're going to wear our... Let's wear our alternate classic jerseys. Why not? Just something different, you know what I mean? Especially we're back at home. We're playing in MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Week 10. As this is going to be the battle of the winless teams, guys.
It's the Texans and the Giants on
As, yes. The New York Giants bringing out their alternate classic jerseys for Week 10 this week, as we are live here in East Rutherford, New Jersey, as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium, as we are here for the winless, we're here for the battle of the winless teams, as we have the Houston Texans going up against the New York Giants. Both of these teams right now, these two teams are the worst teams in the NFL right now. Both of these teams are 0-8 on the season. And, yeah, both of these teams are 0-8, with the Houston Texans being the worst team in the AFC, the New York Giants being the worst team in the NFC. But like I said, both of these teams are still basically on the verge of rebuilding their teams. Obviously, our team is still rebuilding, but, you know, slowly but surely, right? That's what they all say, I guess. Richie James is going to return it down to the 24-yard line. Obviously, Richie James is not interested in re-signing, so he is not going to be playing next season. He's probably going to free agency. But Daniel Jones will be starting this week against the Houston Texans. 8 touchdowns, 19 interceptions, 1,411 passing yards for Daniel Jones. He's had a very interesting year, if I do say so myself. 1st and 10 at the 24. Here's a handoff to the running back, Saquon Barkley. A quick 2 yards, and second down to the 26-yard line. There's a, read option. Read option by Daniel Jones. And, seriously. Our main wide receiver, Kenny Galladay, has just gotten injured, so let's hope he's okay. Hope he doesn't, get injured for a while. That would be very bad. We're going to go ahead and give it to Saquon Barkley on the screen pass. It is 4th down, so only getting a yard, and he has bruised ribs, and it's a high re-injury risk. We'll put him back in the game anyway. Oh god, dude. Of course these guys score first before us. I would say our team is actually worse than the Texans, because we can't even score a single touchdown. These guys already on their first drive already scored a touchdown. So I don't know how we're going to be able to do this. 2nd and 7. Jones to Akins. Good catch. Jordan Akins with a beautiful catch. Down across midfield to the 49, was tackled by the rookie Derek Stingley Jr. There's a pass downfield for Shepard, and it's incomplete. Such a good pass. Great pass by Daniel Jones. Wasn't even enough, though. So what in the world was that? Seriously? Dude, Daniel Jones sometimes, I don't know what it is about him, but he's so inaccurate sometimes. Passing it right there. There's the Akins. 1st down for the Giants to the 36. Jones looking to throw up the middle to Shepard. He got it. 1st and 10 at the 15. First and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Jones, high pass, the end zone to James! Touchdown, Giants! Richie James. His first receiving touchdown of the year. First time actually playing at a wide receiver position. He normally would play, kick returner. He is the main kick returner for the Giants. But, it's whatever. Wait, what? 10-yard loss, 15-yard penalty against the defense. Wait, what in the world just happened? Whatever. Down near the 8-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Here, Jones is sacked. Back at the 1. Thankfully, it wasn't a safety. I hope we don't get a safety right here. If we do, kind of be a little upset. We do. Start up the middle right there. It's incomplete, and we're probably gonna have to punt. Very short punt though. However, that's not the play I was hoping for. Daniel Jones get the Giants back in the end zone again. Jones looking to throw off his back foot, gets it to Barkley. Saquon Barkley with blocks. Saquon! Big gain for the Giants. Down to the 4. First and goal. Handoff to Barkley. He's down to the 5-yard line. And a loss of 1. Camu Gregor Hill. As I know, I used to play with the Houston Texans in Madden 22, so I do know a lot of these players. I do know a lot of players on the Houston Texans because I used the Houston Texans in Madden 22, so a lot of these players. 3rd and goal. Barkley breaks a tackle, and he breaks another one, and he's in for a score. The Giants take the lead, which is great because normally we don't score that often. Jeez, Davis Mills was sacked. Pass. Run. Good runs, though. Oh, never mind. It was a run, then pass. Alright, then. We're just trying to play this game quick because obviously it's very late right now. Jones gonna throw the end zone. Incomplete. I'm surprised Daniel Jones has not thrown an interception so far this, today at home. Pass is incomplete. Broken up right there. And Graham Gano will go for a 33-yard field goal. 33 yards for Gano is good. Giants with a 1-score lead. Can the Giants win their first game at home and on the season? We won't find out, though. Oh my god, wait, was that a freaking huge touchdown pass right there? 24-10. And we can't even play defense. So that's great. And off, Barkley got a block and run it up the middle to the 19. 40 yards rushing and a touchdown for Saquon Barkley. Right here. 1st and 10, play action, Jones. Throws it to Shepard, and he's in for another Giants touchdown. The New York Giants. Like, what in the world is happening? We're actually having a good game. 30-17 lead. They punt it again. We punt it again. We score again. Okay, what is happening? How are we scoring so much? We're up 38-17 over the Houston Texans, as the Giants are 5 minutes and 5 seconds away from winning their first game of the season.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second.
Giants right now are up by 21.
Jones fakes
Play action. Jones looking to throw up the middle. That's to Shepard. First down. 4 touchdown passes on the game for Daniel Jones. And he has, I would say, at least over 350 yards passing. And off to Barkley. Saquon Barkley, big run. Right now, total offense for the New York Giants, their season rank is 30. They're ranked 30 for their offense. Second and inches. Pass to the end zone, incomplete. He overthrew Jordan Akins. It was a decent pass, though. What can I say? Third and inches. Play action. Pass is caught by Shepard. Good pass by Daniel Jones. 370 passing yards for Daniel Jones. This could be his 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Operating from the gun.
The middle, touchdown, Giants! Sterling Shepard.
Sterling Shepard, his 3rd touchdown of the season, coming in this game. And the Giants.
And this is going to end the game. The New York Giants are going to win their first football game. The New York Giants, after weeks and weeks and weeks of non-stop suffering, we just missed the extra point. But who cares? I don't even care if we missed the extra point. After several weeks of suffering, getting blown out, playing absolutely horrible football, the New York Giants will finally win their first, and I literally mean they actually finally are going to win their first ever game of the season here in 2022. 44-17, that's the most amount of points scored by the New York Giants this season. And that's the most amount of touchdown passes in a single game this season for Daniel Jones, with obviously 5 touchdown passes right there. Brevin Jordan right there down to the 35-yard line. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter, as this game is pretty much over. It's a complete blowout by the New York Giants, as they will finally get the upper hand, and they face another team, and they face a team that's like them, and they actually get the upper advantage. So the New York Giants were just a minute and 57 seconds away from winning their first game of the season. Pass right there in the middle by Mills to the tight end Brevin Jordan. And oh my God, again? Leonard Williams again is injured. He's been injured at least 2 or 3 times this season. And the one problem about our team also is that we have to deal with injuries and players not re-signing and everything. It's just a whole difficult situation. And man, complete up the middle. It's caught by Sanders. Is that Emmanuel Sanders? I don't know. Mills throwing it to the end zone. Intercepted by Adoree Jackson. And it says no. They're going to say no. I think it was Emmanuel Sanders. Second and 10. Thought Adoree Jackson. Fumble. Moniaz right there. Pass is picked off. Intercepted by Julian Love. And going to take it to the 39. And that will seal the game. And the Giants are going to win their first game of the season.
coaching
I
staff
don't even remember the last time the Giants won a game.
on that ball, but remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take
The only time I think that the Giants have won a game was actually in the preseason. Minute 16 away. Hand off to Barkley up the middle. Gets to the 42-yard line as the Texans aren't even going to bother to use timeouts to even, you know, they're not even going to bother using them because they know they lost. Oh my god, ball's out. Saquon fumbles. And Jerry Hughes picks up the ball. And now it's Texans ball, so the Texans have it back. I thought I was going to seal the deal. Instead, Saquon has decided otherwise. And that ball's intercepted! Picked off by Darnay Holmes. And the Giants again will force a turnover on defense. And now that will seal the game. 2 fourth-quarter interceptions for the Giants. And now this is going to be the end of the game. What? After all the games, every week, suffering and getting blown out by many different teams and playing one of the worst football ever, the New York Giants have finally won a football game. For the first time this season, the Giants have won a game, as they will snap their 8-game losing streak as they win it 44-17 over the Houston Texans, which now the Houston Texans are now officially the worst team in the NFL. These two teams were considered the worst in the NFL, but now the Giants will win, finally getting the first win of the year. Which, I mean, considering that the Giants are they're still the second worst team in the NFL, but still, they're finally not in the no-win category. So, however, the Texans are still in the no-win category, as they will drop down to 0-9 on the season, and the New York Giants will finally go up to 1-8. Oh my god, it feels so good to finally win a game with the New York Giants. It's been so long since we've actually been able to win a game this year. I swear. Daniel Jones had his best game this season. And I mean his absolute best game. Throwing for over freaking 350 yards. Oh, wait, actually, I want to look at his stats. Because this guy went absolutely off. This guy threw for 5 touchdown passes, and he threw no interceptions. For the first time this season, he's thrown 5 touchdown passes with no interceptions. Hold on. Let me just take you guys there on a little trip right here. So if you look here, if you look at the box score, if you look at the player stats, you guys can see Daniel Jones, 376 passing yards, 5 touchdown passes, and 0 interceptions. That has never happened before. I'm telling you. And he's only gotten sacked once, which is way better than I expected. His longest pass was 80 yards. Davis Mills threw for over 200 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. We got those 2 interceptions in the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. Saquon Barkley running for 78 yards and a touchdown. He did fumble, unfortunately, towards the end of the game, but we literally got the ball right back. Sterling Shepard went off, 186 yards receiving, 3 receiving touchdowns for him. Love that guy. Saquon Barkley with a receiving touchdown, and Richie James Jr. with a receiving touchdown as well. Kenny Golladay, 79 yards. Jordan Akins, 53 yards. I did not know that Emmanuel Sanders was on the Houston Texans, by the way. I did not know that. You know this for sure. That Julian Love and Darnay Holmes both getting interceptions, which is awesome. Definitely need that. That definitely, at least improved us a little bit. We're still, getting there. But now, apparently, we are the number 2 ranked defense in the NFL, which makes no sense. We're the number 2 ranked defense in the NFL, and we're the 30th ranked offense in the league. But we don't have the worst offense because the Houston Texans have the worst offense. But look at that. The New York Giants this season have 36 giveaways, which is terrible. We throw more interceptions than touchdowns this entire season. And we only have 4 takeaways on defense. So, I mean, we do have 17 sacks, 27 touchdowns allowed. Honestly, could be better, though. Well, that will do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so happy we finally win our first game of the year. But unfortunately, we're not going to have the first round draft pick. It's probably going to the Houston Texans. So during the off season, we're definitely trading for that first round draft pick. We're going to get the number 1 pick in the draft. I guarantee you. Well, actually, it's not a guarantee anymore because we just won our first game, and the Houston Texans still haven't won a game yet. But we're going to actually trade for that first round pick. So we're going to probably trade them our second round pick and probably like a 5th and a 6th round pick for their first round pick. Or maybe a few players or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll give them like a quarterback or maybe a defensive player. I don't know. But what I know for right now is that we just need to keep playing like at least a decent team. Like, my main goal for this whole season was to at least win 1 game and not go 0-17. That was my main goal, to not go 0-17. And we finally cannot go 0-17, which is great. I'm so happy. We're going to go ahead and advance to the next week to see what happens. We're going to advance to the next week, and we're playing up against the Detroit Lions. They are 4-5 on the season. Look at that. It looks so amazing. If you look, Week 10, W, 44-17. We got the win in Week 10 over the Houston Texans, 44-17. Literally our first blowout that we've had this season. And I'm so happy that we can actually, know what it feels like to actually win a football game for the first time. Which I'm so happy that we finally won a game. Like, I'm really happy right now. Yeah, this is crazy, man. So, if you look here, the one team that really concerns me is the Cincinnati Bengals. They are 9-0. Obviously, they're the best team in the league. And the worst team in the league is the Houston Texans now, which they are 0-9. So, it's whatever. I believe that the Steelers and the Jets, they're both pretty bad still. So, what I was thinking is that we could possibly trade for the first round pick, which is actually what I'm going to do. So, we're going to go to... Oh, you know what I just realized? I just realized something. You can... Oh, I'm so stupid. You can't trade... Oh my god, you can't trade after week 9. Oh, I'm such an idiot, dude. I should have done it way sooner, man. I totally forgot. Oh my god. I totally forgot about the trade deadline. Well, it's whatever. It's fine. We'll probably trade for it in the off season. We'll make some trades in the off season for sure. So, like, during the playoffs or during the off season, we'll try and trade for that first round pick, which is most likely what I want. And if we don't get the player that we want, maybe we'll just get the other. I mean, okay, there's two quarterbacks. There's Bryce Young and there's C.J. Stroud. If we don't get Bryce Young, I think C.J. Stroud would be just fine. I don't really know. If we can't trade for the first pick in the draft, I'll be fine with just the second pick. I don't really care. But most likely we're going to get the second pick in the draft. Most likely, if we still have a horrible record, which I believe we will. But yeah, 1-8. This video has been pretty long. Not that long, but mostly long. It's literally midnight, so I kind of just need to skedaddle and go to bed because I'm tired. So, and I've been grinding a little bit of, I've been grinding a few videos tonight. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so happy we fucking finally won a game, dude. It's been so long since we won. We haven't won since the preseason. Like, it's so crazy. I think, wait, okay. Speaking of the preseason, do we actually win in the preseason? Because I have no idea. Yeah, we did win in the preseason. So the last time we actually won a game was week 2 of the preseason. Literally the last time that we've won a football game was week 2 in the preseason against the Cincinnati Bengals. Literally, we haven't won a game since week 2 of the preseason. Like, that's crazy. You guys see, just so you guys know, I haven't played these games multiple times. I've only played these games once. I didn't do force wins. I didn't do none of that. I played these games one time, and I lost. I honestly thought we could have went to overtime in week 1, but obviously we didn't. These 2 games we got blown out. This game we got blown out. This game we got destroyed. And these 2 weeks we also got blown out. And then this week was pretty close against the Seahawks, but we still came up short because of the Jamal Adams interception. You guys know how that went, if you guys didn't check that video out. And then we finally won our first game. So, for the remainder of the schedule, this week, week 11, we have the Lions. Week 12, we have a game on Thursday. I believe this is Thanksgiving. I think this is actually a Thanksgiving Day game. So, we're playing on Thanksgiving at 4:30 on Thursday against the Dallas Cowboys, against our division rivals. So we're playing on Thanksgiving, and then we're playing against the Washington Commanders in week 13, then against the Eagles. So we're playing 3 division opponents in a row, and then we're back again. We're playing another divisional opponent. We're playing the Washington Commanders again in week 15. Then we're playing the Vikings week 16, and then the Colts week 17. And then to end the season off, we play the Philadelphia Eagles again, this time in week 18. So we're having to play, literally like the rest of our team, we're having to play our division for like the rest of the year. So, we already played the Cowboys once, we lost, and that's it. So then we have to play the Cowboys again on week 12. Then we have to play the Commanders in week 13 and 15. And we have to play the Eagles in week 14 and 18. And the only, teams that we don't have to play that's in our division are the Lions, the Vikings, and the Colts. So, that's pretty much it. And yes, soon we will be able to see what the playoffs are like and what the playoff picture is going to be. What I know for sure is that the Cincinnati Bengals have the first round bye. I know they're the 1 seed in the playoffs for a fact, and I think it's going to be either the Rams or the Eagles with the first round bye in the NFC. So, But yeah, that's it. Alright, well, this video's been too long. I've been talking too much. Thank you guys so much for watching. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. It's been your boy, QT Clixy, and I'm out. Peace.